I know you want it. I know you need it. Miami breakdown, position by position for 2019. Next on the Voice of College Football. We've got the Wholesome One on the line to talk of Miami football. Please check him out at his YouTube channel, HOLSUM, the number one, Wholesome One, here on YouTube, talking up the Canes. We stop at the cornerback position, but before we dive into it, you can help us build the channel by grabbing the Amazon link in the description section below. Do your regular shopping right there. Doesn't cost you an extra penny. Don't have to buy the product. Just do your Amazon shopping using that link. Also, we've got 2 exclusive live streams each and every week at the Voice of College Football community. Please grab the link that you will find below, pinned to the top of the comments, and you can join us right there for 2 exclusive live streams, one involving you. So if you want to talk to me directly, that's your place to be. We bring you on the show directly, and obviously we, in the other live stream, we respond directly to your viewer comments. Trajan Bandy's back. He's got 3 interceptions from last year, and he's the number 1 corner. Round out the cornerback position for us, Wholesome One.
Yet again, another position that is inexperienced with some nice star system behind it, but very, very thin. 6 scholarship corners on the roster right now. It's a little scary. Don't get too weary, Miami Hurricanes fans, and don't get too excited, Miami Hurricanes haters. But our cornerback position, as you just came up with, the number 1 guy, the number 1 corner on our team is Trajan Bandy. He is an aggressive press corner that's ready to play any wide receiver in the country. You might have size over him. You might think you're a little faster than him. But Trajan Bandy is a dog. And that's one thing about Miami. When we recruit our type of guys, this is a Miami Hurricane through and through. Yes, he's 5'9", 180 pounds, but he plays like he was 6'2", press man corner, Patrick Peterson at LSU. That is the way that Trajan Bandy plays the game. 61 total tackles at corner, 6 TFLs, 4 career interceptions, a pick 6 that is unforgettable against Notre Dame, and 2 fumble recoveries. This young man plays all over the field. There were even some talks of putting him at safety because of his football IQ and the way that he likes to play the game in attacking the football. Now, we can go on and on about Trajan Bandy and what he brings to the table, but behind him is where you have the issue of, can our young men step up to the table and fight like Miami Hurricanes in the defensive backcourt? DJ Ivy at 6'1", 194-pound sophomore, big, long, rangy corner, has comp to Artie Burns, who was a first-round down at the University of Miami. Maybe not doing too well in the zone system in the NFL, but Artie Burns, as a Miami Hurricane, was a solid and all-ACC caliber corner. So him as a freshman being comp to that is high praise. Only 3 total tackles. He usually played against the FIUs and the Savannah States of last season. But when you talk about coaches being able to really illustrate guys that are standing out to them after spring and your name comes up, because there's hundreds of names going through their mind. And if your name is one of the first 2 or 3 to spew out of a head coach's mouth, that means you're really turning heads. And not only for him as a head coach, but for his coordinators. Dan Enos talked about how DJ Ivy has really turned the corner and had trouble early on going against Jeff Thomas, but was really towards the end of spring, really taking over that second corner slot against Jeff Thomas and holding his own against a very speedy wide receiver. And even going up against KJ Osborne when they would do 1v1s, he was doing a very good job in attacking the ball in the air and getting an opportunity to hopefully wear the turnover chain for the very first time as a Miami Hurricane. Now a legacy player comes up next, Al Blaze Jr., 6'1", 185-pound sophomore, 13 total tackles, 1 TFL, and 9 of those being solo. Al Blaze Jr. is one of those program guys that you just would love to have in your program. A good Christian man, a good family man, loves to do all of the community work. But when it comes to playing in between those white lines, He's a very aggressive, trash-talking defensive back that can actually back it up. In my words, I think he will be an All-American safety, but right now we have him at corner, and he has been turning heads as our nickel and maybe even battling for that second job at the opposite of Trajan Bandy at an outside corner. But Al Blaze Jr. has really turned the corner. And I know that's a term that everyone likes to say. Oh, they turned the corner just because it's a year away from when you last saw them. But when you saw the physical change in Al Blaze Jr., when you hear about how the Blake Baker defensive coordinator talks about how he was able, when DJ Ivy was hurt a couple practices, was able to go out and handle his own as a number 2 corner, that means that these young men are truly taking the coaching and putting their hard work ethic with the coaching. And that's when you have great competition. Behind him is Nigel Bethel, only 1 tackle debate, but he's also a punt and kick returner, had a punt return in our second scrimmage. The speedster of the defensive backcourt, Nigel Bethel, 6 foot, 170 pounds, is a future nickel back. And to Corey Couch, 5'10", 148 pounds. That sounds a little scary, real short and real thin. But to Corey Couch is Deion Sanders endorsed.
Did you say 148 pounds?
148 pounds coming out of high school. So hopefully he's closer to maybe 150, 160. But he was 148 according to his rivals in 24/7's article. Yeah, 148 pounds. But don't let the size and weight fool you, Mark. Deion Sanders says this young man right here is a dog. We got our second version of Trajan Bandy coming in. And to have both of these young men together on the same team, they can really train and really work together of how it is to play corner at the NCAA level in the ACC, short and quick and fast. He might even learn, get up there to be our first and second team nickel towards the end of the season. But the guy everybody wants to talk about, highly sought after, high 4-star, 78 overall according to ESPN grade, 6'1", 180 pound Christian Williams from Louisiana. Future number 1 corner for the University of Miami. Size, speed, dynamic play. And if we are ever able to win a recruiting battle against Alabama and LSU, count me in for us bringing in that young man to our program. DBU is on its way back to the U.